Hi guys, it's Tatum. So I want to show you this new idea I had for the canes. This year I'm just showing you that I was doing a two-part Skinner blend teardrop. It's with Premo, all of it's Premo. I put a little bit of gold with the white, and it's just a green I mixed up together. So now I'm just folding it up and getting ready to put it through the pasta machine after I rolled a little bit to get a to do the jelly roll. So basically my idea, I've been using more discs, I guess you could say, in my jewelry and opposed to just the beads, and I wanted something fun on the outside of it. Yeah, I mean, obviously we have the gold leaf and stuff like that, but I wanted something, more with design on it, so it's not just like one color on the outside. So that's the whole premise of this video or tutorial, is to show you this idea I had. And I am going to have a part 2 of it with, cutting it down and everything like that and making the jewelry. Oh, sorry, I went out of frame there. So I think I wanted to show this part for anybody that's new. Basically, you're popping your bubbles, obviously. And on the bottom, if there's that dip in there, I just showed to add some clay to fill that in. So, I mean, you could obviously do this with any kind of colors you want. I was trying to mimic a cane that I fell in love with, and I made a really beautiful piece of jewelry. And my friend I hadn't seen in a long time, she came over. She's like, "Oh my gosh, can I have that?" It was one of my favorites, but I gave it to her. And so now I only had like a couple beads left, so I'm trying to recreate the cane. I do show it really quick in a minute, but obviously here just wrap it in gold. That's a mixture of a couple different golds. It's not like just one. It's still all Premo though. Yeah, I'm trying to get better with the, if the camera's too close or far away. Especially when I go to my other table. So, I don't know what the heck I was saying. Probably talking out loud about something. Oh, I was talking about the ends. My whole thing with the ends, they always say don't throw your ends out. And I'm really big on that. And the reason why is because you can make some really unique, there's that bead, that cane. You can make some really unique, what do you call them, cabochons with your ends. I mean, I've done so many. They're so cool. So basically, I'm just taking this copper, I guess, or this is actually kato, this right here. Copper or bronze, I forget which one it is. But I'm laying it on top. And I wish I would have added a clip in here. Either the two ways you can do this when you're making the flower petals. Well, I mean, there could be more ways, but either do it this way like I'm going to, or instead of doing it the way I'm doing it, just literally smush that down flat. You can either do it like this, or just squeeze it, down and smush it all together after you cut it up. That probably doesn't make sense, so I'll just have to do another one and show you what I mean. So I'm pulling the sides up, depending on how high you want that gold or whatever color you're working with to go up on the side, and that'll show in the petal. So just doing it with all of them. The magic of editing. It's funny, this thing was so long, and I'm like, man, like this, it was like an hour and a half, and I was like, nobody's gonna watch all this is crazy. So I just cut so much of it out. It's just repetitive. So now just squeezing all this together, obviously get it down as low as I can, or as long as I can. I was just showing the inside of, some people might like their petals to look like that, and just keep it that way and just go down a little bit more. I think I take it down 2 more times, reduce it. Yeah, I'm excited to show you guys the idea I had and see what everybody thinks. I mean, I haven't seen anybody do it, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I know in the pieces that I have done, I really like it. I like having something on the outside of the disc beads. Yeah, I did go down again. You could leave it like that, but I didn't. And I also, after I put this one out, my part 2 is going to be just cutting down the cane, and I'm going to actually, show you, all the pieces I'm going to make with it, obviously, and some ideas that I have that you can use the rest of the cane for. Literally down to where you have no cane left. Now I'm just turning this into, obviously, a round cane, because it was square. So you're just pushing your corners in. I know one thing about the art community is, specifically for me, it's been with polymer clay. Everybody's just so generous in their ideas and shares everything, and I just think that's so amazing. So I'm cutting this into 5 3-inch petals. You don't have to have 5, but sometimes I'll do 4, but normally I just do 5. Because sometimes I'm like, Mrs. like, did you forget to put the 5th petal in? So either 5 or 6, but I feel like 6 are too much, but to each his own. It really doesn't, make a difference either way. It's what your taste is. I think once I get used to doing the, I was saying, a lot of times people will cut off the ends like that until, like, everything, how to have, like, the striation in the end. I don't do that because that's what gives you the unique ends of the cane, and then you can make the cabochons out of it. So here I am layering this up. because I was going to do a zipper cane. But first, before I do that, I'm going to do the inside of the cane, the stem in the middle. So I do make a jelly roll out of that off-white and the gold. A little goes a long way in the clay. And I just rolled that up. One thing I learned about the centers, and it's like really a really important detail to remember, and I've learned the hard way. I have so many canes that have these humongous centers that are just like, I can't even do anything with them. I mean, I could, obviously chop them up and do whatever. I mean, I haven't done that yet, but is really important to make sure that the center of your cane, the pet or the stem, is the appropriate size for those petals, because when you start to reduce, that inside part, that stem does not reduce on the inside. So you want to make sure that it's the right size. There's no going back. Yeah, Tatum, put it in the camera. That's a girl. See, I don't think if I had a camera and a TV in front of me, a screen in front of me, it'd be easier. But I'm looking at the top of my phone as it's recording. So originally, I did have the stems, the petals the other way with the green on the inside, but for some reason I didn't like the way it looked. I thought, well, let me put it the other way, because the all the gold and the bronze or whatever that color is, that would, to me, would seem to come from that stem in there, those colors first. So yeah, I don't know if I did it. I should have probably kept it the other way, but anyway, it still looks pretty. So I haven't even cut the final product yet. I've been waiting. Come on, girl, you can do it. So yeah, I didn't know how people would like, I try to watch, I watch a lot of the creators. I mean, I started with Turtle Soup Beads, Susan. She's my fave. That's how I got into polymer clay. And I also watch Clay Boutique and gosh, I'm like trying to, obviously Tiny Pandora, Creative Dork, she's really good. I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, what is it? DIY Sunday, I think is another one I watch. But anyway, what was the point of me even saying that? I forgot that quick. So I'm just shaping out my petals here. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was thinking, like, how do people like to watch these videos? Because, everybody likes something different, Do you like it with the music? Do you want there to be, explained to you, or just to hear me talk, or not even do the voice overlay and just talk why I'm making it? So, and if you want to put your 2 cents in, I'd appreciate it. Let me know. If you enjoy watching what you've seen so far, what would you like to see me do while presenting it? Obviously here I am just packing around my petals so they don't lose their shape. Again, still with that Premo white with some Premo gold in there. I mean, there's like a million ways you can do this. This is just how I found it to be the easiest way. Oh, of course, Miss Donna Cato. How could I forget? I love Donna Cato. I always buy. I love her clay. Like it's there. When you use that clay, it's for specific kinds of canes and stuff like that, and it is a tougher clay. But man, it's so I enjoy working with it. Plus, I adore her. I think she's the cutest lady in the world. I mean, beautiful, not even cutest. She's so pretty, and she's so intelligent. She just knows so much, and the way she explains things, like, and just shows you, it makes it so easy. And I wish on her tutorials that we would be able to see more of her face, because I remember one day she had did one of them with her friend that had come down, and they were making little animals, and she actually presented from the front, so it was like really neat to get to see more of her personality like that. But she's such a pretty lady. She's one of my favorites. But yeah, so I mostly, like I said, I use the Kato and the Premo clay. I mean, I do use the souffle. The Cernet, I do a video. I actually put that one up on TikTok, or no, Instagram, and I had used the Cernet, and I mean, it for what I was trying to do, it turned out really good. I'll probably upload the video on here, but it is rough to make a cane with it, because it gets to be really taffy like. The Cernet, I did it with the metallics and the pearls, which, oh my gosh, they're beautiful though. The colors were amazing. I might try to figure out how to put music on the quiet parts, but I don't know. So I'm just taking some of this off the side. You really don't need that much. Just be careful not to cut into your petal, obviously. I'm sure that I did do that and probably cut that part out, because I remember taking a chunk and I was like, crap. Just put that back. Nobody will know. I thought it was going to be on that one. Yeah, so I don't know if I got jumbled up a little bit when I was doing my editing, but I did wrap, after I smoothed all this out and everything, I took all that weight right there, and I did wrap it around that. But I just don't know where that part went, and I wasn't going to put it back in, because I just knew I could just tell you guys at this point. Yeah, it was getting a little thin. I didn't want to mush the petals. So take the safe route. So I decided to wrap this with a zipper cane. I actually learned that from watching Donna Kato. I mean, I'm sure... Whoa, that was quick. I was showing you that I layered the white and the gold on top of each other. And I'm just lining it up. Alright, so I laid a white piece down. Again, all the same color with the white, with a little bit of gold in it. I got that off of Susan from Turtle Soup Beads. She does that with her white. She never uses just white. I mean, maybe she does, but from what I understand, she definitely doesn't like the stark whiteness of it. She likes to put some a little bit of gold in there. I like putting a lot of gold in there. I like the way it looks, more like softer. So pretty much I cut most of it out. I was just rolling it out to fit correctly around the cane. See, I'd moved stations and I should have stayed at my first one because it gave you a better, higher angle. This one was way too low. I have to remember to keep it up higher. I know I pulled my zipper cane a little bit off of what it would normally look like, but that's alright. It still looks pretty. So yeah, I did that. Reduced it down and did everybody a favor and cut most of that out. So now I took that gold, I think that was 14 karat, and just cut it in strips. And I'm adding it onto the outside of the cane. The first time I did it, I had them too close together, so I ended up taking them off. So if it looks like a weird jump, that's why. So yeah, like right there. So there was too close together, I felt like, so I started moving them around. Yeah, that was better. Okay. And then went ahead and just rolled that into the side is, pretty flat. I did take it out pretty long. So now, if you remember what I used on the stem on the inside, I decided that instead of just having the stripes, I wanted to go ahead and add these. I cut them up real small. You'll see. What am I doing there? Oh, okay. Just fixing that. Oh, jeez. What a mess. Yeah, try to stick it back on. That'll really work. Oh, my gosh. Hey, crap happens, right? You gotta keep it on there. I don't know even how I had this much patience to fix that. Oh, God. Get it, girl. Yeah, I was trying to get that down as close as I could without distorting too much of the cane. I didn't want it to mush out all over. So, shh. No, ma'am. There goes my little tally girl barking. So anyway, like I said, I took the stem on the inside and cut that up and put the piece. Come on, good girl. And put the pieces. Well, you'll see what I do. Come on. Up. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. She's trying to jump up on the bed next to me. Sorry, guys. I have a little cold here. I keep sniffling in your ear. I apologize. So once I get these all cut up, I didn't want to go too fast. I did have some parts like super fast, but I just wanted to keep it all one. I think it's on like 4, but anyway. Excuse me. Okay, I was going to say, I thought I cut all that out. So now I'm just taking these little spirals and putting them on the outside of the cane everywhere. This way, there's something to the outside of the disc. It's more or less for the disc canes or the disc beads. Yeah, well, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I know it's going to be hard. Not that you couldn't imagine what it would look like, but, what you think. I'm going to make the second video now. I still have this. I haven't even cut into it because I did want to get this part finished first. and upload it, and then so I just took my ball stylus and or ball tool and just kind of just form them in there. Did end up putting some more, I think, on the gold part too. Thank you guys for watching.